Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Please, ow, hurt myself. Please give the Piscean Seer Collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so I don't know. Before I push record, I was feeling all weird. Okay, like I don't know. Somebody needs to do like some serious solar plexus chakra healing. Okay, like. You could eat yellow foods. That's what I'm hearing. Eat yellow foods, like eat yellow bell peppers and apples and things like that. Okay, whatever is yellow and healthy. Okay, eat that. Also, I don't know. I was feeling like fear and anxiety, like heavy. Okay, so. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all could be feeling like that. It actually feels like it's easing up now that I'm saying that. But I was just like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Like it just made my stomach like feel like, I don't know, like, I don't know. You need to listen to yourself, okay? You need to follow your gut, like, and be really aware of how you're feeling, okay? I got notes, okay? I'm doing Kali messages today. But first, I want to tell you my notes, okay? Because they telling me that they go together, okay? So first, I got the number 555, okay? So it says you are in position to welcome changes headed your way, okay? This number is also a push in the direction of adventure seeking, no matter what adventure means to you, okay? It is a sign that you are in a transition period of your life that should not be ignored, okay? And that really would explain, like, the fear and anxiety, okay? You could be looking forward to like big changes, big things coming your way, you know, and it could be having you like a little on edge, you know, even questioning yourself a little bit, you know, like, am I going to be able to handle this? Okay. If you have sensitive skin, okay, you could be like breaking out and stuff from the stress. Okay. I'm kind of smiling because this is like making sense to me, you know, it's resonating with me. Okay. Spirit does that. Okay. Look. But you can have sensitive skin, okay? Your skin could be like breaking out like crazy right now, okay? But you're kind of stressed out, okay? You're just nervous. Like you can feel the changes like approaching you, okay? And it's really like that's what you're feeling, okay? You're literally feeling the change approaching you, okay? So, yeah, 555, when you look up the Greek meaning, it says a stripping off, okay? Wholly putting away from oneself. So I'm really getting like pay attention to the fear, to the anxiety, you know, and question it and figure out like what part of it is that you're kind of worried about or like fearing a little bit, you know. You might feel like, you know, you're not going to be able to handle it or whatever, you know. I don't know. You know better than me. But, you know, that could be only for some people or one or two people. I don't know. But what I'm saying is whoever it's for, okay, pinpoint the feelings. So next is 94, okay? I feel like you guys have faced like a lot of injustices because it says, is injustice as a breach of divine justice, i.e. in violation of God's standards, described as being found guilty, okay? So I feel like you guys could also be feeling a little anxious, you know, or worried about what's being done, you know, like about the injustices that you've already faced, you know, and kind of on edge about what injustices could be being done now, you know what I mean? Like, how are people messing with you? Like, don't focus on that, is what they're saying. Like, try not to focus on that, because you're kind of attracting that, okay? And it can be hard, because you can literally feel like people intentions. Like, I can literally feel like when they add it, like, you know, I was like, you know, like somebody is up to something, you know. That's how I felt. Like, what the fuck is going on? This was exactly how this went, okay? I was sitting here and I was like, oh my gosh, like, why is my stomach feeling like this, you know? Why do I feel like something's going on? And I was like, spirit, like, what's happening, you know? Like, what is going on? Like, what is somebody doing? Like, you know, I just started questioning the whole thing, okay? But they said that that was not how I was feeling, okay? They said that was empathy. That was me feeling it for others, okay? So that's why I'm telling y'all that. Okay, so look, I seen a monarch butterfly outside, and 2 Japanese beetles actually chased my ass down, okay? Like, they actually chased me, like, but I have like flower perfume on, you know, and I got all this flower print on. I feel like they thought I was a big ass flower bush running away, okay? It says 94 is that it connects with your inner wisdom and intuition, okay? The angels encourage you to listen to your intuition and to make decisions that will serve your greater good, okay? This number also signifies abundance, positive energy, and spiritual growth, okay? So there's that. Now, I'm trying not to make this like too long, but I don't know. So it says, in many spiritual practices, the monarch butterfly is considered a symbol of transformation, renewal, and spiritual growth, okay? A guiding light that directs you to your highest spiritual truth and the inner compass that we all have, which never ceases to work to point us in the right direction, okay? And it also symbolizes strength and endurance, okay? You could be seeing monarch butterflies, okay? You could be seeing just all different kinds of butterflies everywhere, okay? That kind of happens for me, like, at this time of year, you know, when they're really out. I don't go anywhere without seeing a butterfly, okay? So, Japanese beetle, let me see. It says strength, endurance, and the perseverance of life in the face of adversity and change. And beetles symbolize renewal too, you know. And I wrote Japanese beetle times 2, okay? So it's like you guys are getting double the return is what I'm hearing. It says something about crops, but it cuts off, okay? But I feel like y'all getting like double the crop, you know, double the harvest, okay? So like, just chill, okay? Just like, there's no need to feel anxious or afraid in any way, okay? Like, it really is, like, things really are handled, okay? And some of you could be having the same thing that I'm having and could be feeling like feelings for others, you know? So always make sure that you check in with spirit and find out, you know, is this mine, you know, like, oh my gosh, like, is this something I need to be worried about, or is this something I'm feeling for someone else, okay? Because I was like, man, I was like, what is going on? This is out of nowhere, like. Okay, so we're gonna take this. What does this say? It says Yuga Shakti, okay? It's the 13th card, okay? Your birthday could be the 13th of any month, okay? Or you could be a life path number 1 or 3, okay? You could have a 13-year-old child. You could be a life path number 4. You could be a life path number 11. You could be a life path number 22, because this one's 22 right here at the bottom of the deck. The Dhumavati. Okay. I'm gonna read that out the book, but I want to pull all the energy, okay? It says, to thine own ass be true. I could read that one right now. It says the most common thing that holds people back from health and happiness is an unwillingness to be honest with themselves. True story. It's been unscientifically proven, okay? Owning who you are, what you struggle with, and where you want to be is the beginning of self-love and freedom. Kind of like when Sir Mix-a-Lot finally admitted that he likes big butts and could not lie. His life blossomed after that, okay? But so it's like, that's what I was saying, you know, if you are having any fears or any doubts or anything like that, you know, really face it, okay? It says, grab your own butt, love yourself, okay? So, I don't know, maybe you need to, like, when I read myself today, they suggested that I got a card that said in the book to write down, you know, write a letter to yourself, you know, like 15 years from now, 5 years. It said 5 years, 15 years, and 25 years from now, okay? Write yourself a letter. But they told me I could just, like, pick one, you know what I mean? And just write back to myself, you know, from the future, okay? They're saying this is going to help you manifest the future, you know? I'm hearing, like, you know, dear, you know, your name here, okay? You know, everything that you're doing at this time is amazing. I'm so glad that we chose this path. You know what I mean? Just talk to yourself like you're in the future, you know, like you've already succeeded, like you're already in the life that you want, you know. That'll really help you place those emotions like you're already there, okay? Let me get one of these. Kali. Beautiful, beautiful Kali, please. Okay, so it says Archangel Michael, okay? Heart of a warrior, divine protection and synchronicity, okay? Archangel Michael is all around you guys, okay? All in your energy, always watching and, you know, looking over you and protecting you, okay? That card is number 3, okay? So you could be a life path number 3. Your birthday could be in March or January. It doesn't have to, okay, y'all? This is collective, though. So I'm always going to say, like, the numbers, the birth path. What did I say? I'm going to say the birthdays, the life paths, and things like that, okay, if I see numbers. At the bottom of the deck is spirit guides, okay? It says, looking for signs, philosophical discussion, and supervision, okay? So it's like, pay attention to the signs, okay? Like, pay attention to things that you're seeing around you. Like, it's really important. Like, you know, how I went outside, you know, and I seen the butterfly and I seen that certain kind of bug, you know. I put my hands on the tree while I was outside, you know, and just, like, you know, like, said hi to it, you know. I sit there with the tree for a couple of seconds. I'm telling you that, I guess, to tell you guys, like, pay attention to things like that, you know. Like, if there's a certain tree calling your attention, you know, go over there and touch the tree, okay? Like, if you're seeing certain birds, certain you know, plants, you don't know what it is, okay, pull out your phone and push the little picture next to your Google bar and take a picture of that plant, you know. And 9 times out of 10 Google will tell you what kind of plant that is, you know. And then you can look and see if, like, there's something, like, there's some actual benefit your body could use from that kind of plant, you know, or if there's a spiritual meaning behind that kind of plant, you know. So really pay attention to, like, the plants and things in your area, okay? Because there's a lot of things that Spirit's trying to bring to your attention, you know, but they're just saying, like, face up to yourself, you know, and figure out why you're having certain fears and doubts and things, you know, and just admit to yourself that you're having these doubts or these fears so that you can move ahead in the journey, okay? So that you're not, like, being stuck right there because you're not facing that thing, okay? It says her timing is fierce with compassionate wisdom. To love her is to honor her great knowing. She demands the surrender of our futile attempts to control that which is beyond our sphere of understanding until that pain transforms into the sweet pleasure of release. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. Trust her and be shown again and again that her divinity orchestrated workings of time serve you faithfully with love and grace. Okay, so it says, I'll show it to y'all while I'm reading it. Well, I'm going to show it to you again. I'm probably not going to hold it up here the whole time. It says, Kali's outstretched tongue and mouth signify her fierce form as the devouring divine warrior goddess. Time emerges from Kali and ends with her. Okay, to birth the new, she devours the old. Persistence for clinging to what has been, okay? The attachment to our past pain and fear of an unknown future. Yo, confirmation, okay, on everything I was saying, right? Look. So I was saying the attachment to our past and fear of an unknown future are no match for her genius and unwavering will to clear the way to provide the best conditions for the next chapter to unfold. Okay, so it's like you guys are doing great. Okay, I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. They're just saying like, trust that everything happens in divine time, you know what I mean? And like, there's a reason why you feel fear and anxiety, okay? Like, that is pointing at something that needs to be handled before you can move to that next step, because you don't want to take that fear and anxiety into, you know, like, you don't want to like try to get something before you're ready emotionally, like mentally ready for the next step. Okay, you're kind of getting ahead of yourself a little bit, and there's still some things that they want you to be looking at within yourself, okay, that they want you to understand about yourself before you can move forward to this next place. Okay, it says there are cosmic cycles within which the personal cycles in our lives must align. Okay, there are karmic time frames that govern soul contracts and relationships, the timing of life circumstances and changes of fortune, and the opening up of pathways for us. Using our free will, we can enhance the flow of healing and do all we can to stay ready ourselves to step forward at the approximate moment. Yet it is the Divine Mother in her infinite wisdom and regenerative power that knows and enacts the perfect transition at the best time. Okay, so it's like your body really does, like, your free will is a very, very powerful thing. You know, you will things into being, into existence, you know, and you have to will the old out, okay, and will, in order to, like, that's a part of you willing the new to come in. You know, you have to clear out room, clear out anything that you may not be dealing with, okay? And it's like your body, your being, okay, your little like personal universe that you walk around in, okay, it knows the best time, okay, when to shift, you know what I mean, when to cry, when to laugh, when to, like, your body is like an amazing super advanced technology, okay, and you have to crack the code of it, okay, you have to understand it. And the only way to truly get down to the meat and potatoes of understanding your body and its code and the way that it works is if you rid yourself of, that's why, you know, like they've been stressing, like, release it, get rid of it. I know it sounds like I just keep repeating myself no matter who I'm channeling, because the message is kind of the same across the board. Your angels, your ancestors, your guides, they're all asking you guys to truly deal with what's in there and release, you know. It's like they're saying, like, just when you think you're done with shadow work, do some more shadow work, okay? Like, if you're tired of doing shadow work, then meditate on it, okay? This is what they really saying. If you're tired of meditating on it, then, you know what I mean? Like, pray about it. You don't have to do it, none of that in that order, okay? Do it however it is that you want to do it. They don't care how you do it, but as long as you're focused on regenerating all of you, all of the infinite wisdom within you, okay, the only way that will truly come is if you do as much, dig as deep into the understanding of you, of your body, of the cycles of life, of everything, okay? Like, you would be surprised how much better you're going to feel, okay? It says, during this time globally, the light of spiritual knowledge is partially subsumed within the darkness of ignorance and confusion. Even those with the awareness to have positive intentions can become confused and place profit above integrity, attack brothers and sisters on the path, or lay claim to knowledge on false foundations. Even when our intentions are noble in effect, our actions can create further suffering. Such conflict and confusion are signs that Asuric or negative forces have gained the upper hand. Okay, Kali Ma's darkness and ferocity are required to redress the spiritual imbalance. We are in particular need of her most terrifying manifestations when we become confused as to what belongs to the highest sacred truth and what does not. Do not allow yourself to be convinced by another or anything. Lean into your heart connection to the divine. Inner clarity and higher understanding will arise for you, okay? You will see how close the chapter on the past and move. You will see how close the closing, I think. It just says close, okay? You will see how closing the chapter on the past and moving into a new cycle. Okay, it says, unique to the iconography of Kali in the Hindu tradition from which she emerges is her poked out tongue. Kali's tongue represents her wild mystery teaching. The tongue is the organ of discernment, digestion, and speech. It assists us in taking the right things in and expressing ourselves as we choose. Our mother tongue means the language of our birth, okay? Or soul language is what I'm hearing, okay? They're saying soul language, okay? Kali is the cosmic mother tongue, okay? Everybody, okay, so according to the Bible, okay, everybody spoke the same language before the Tower of Babel, right? Okay, but everybody still does speak the same language, okay? Everyone has the ability to speak the soul language, okay? But I can't get into that because that's not what the point is right now. But, you know, in order to be ready to receive that kind of information, okay, you need to, like some of you are ready, and that's why I dropped that, and you're going to go look into that, okay? But some of you guys are not quite ready to get into, like, the level of speaking soul language because you have to, like, get back to yourself, okay? It says, she is the original spiritual language of our hearts and souls. Hers is the language of spirit and light, of the truth beneath the form, and the reassurance that although we must submit to the shifting of greater cycles, those cycles ultimately move for our greatest spiritual benefit, okay? When Kali unfurls her tongue with ferocious expression, she is embarking upon spiritual deliverance. It is the action that precedes her bringing about the end of a diabolical era of greed, fear, confusion, hatred, self-righteousness, and negativity, okay? The tongue of Kali is a reminder that no matter what we may see unfolding before us, there is always a pathway back to the heroic and beautiful. If you have been struggling to let go of a negative legacy, perhaps one that extends back through generations or has infiltrated a group you belong to, this oracle signifies that a radical divine intervention shall take place. Call upon her for such assistance. Know that an era of darkness is going to end unexpectedly and suddenly. A new spiral dawn shall arise. An entirely new era is due to unfold. Keep close to Ma. She shall ensure it is brought into being in the best way at the best time, okay? So there is big ass shifts, big changes going on, okay, around us in the universe, you know, but there's also like big changes going on within each and every single one of us, you know. So like, it's really best that you like hone in on what is really truly important. You know what I mean? Like, where do you want to go? What do you see yourself doing? You know what I mean? So that you can get into position, and that when things do change and shift, you'll still be in that same position, okay? Because you followed your divine instructions, you know. She said, tune into yourself and always consult with the divine light. Don't follow what anyone else is saying. I mean, yes, obviously we're curious, you know what I mean? We're always going to look into other people and see what other people are doing and what other people are talking about and what's their take on things. But at the end of the day, it should be your own inner divine light that is guiding you throughout, your day and your decisions and things, okay? So, the Archangel Michael card, okay, it says heart of a warrior, divine protection and synchronicity. On this page it says, may your strength return in flight of your own courage, Archangel Michael, okay? The affirmation says, my path is clear, I am divinely guided and protected, okay? It says, Michael guides you to clear a path, okay, self-connection and personal strength. If you are lacking faith in your future and feeling unable to trust your inner thoughts or intuitive senses, ask the angels for assistance. Intuitively, Archangel Michael initiates experiences with spirit, helping you to connect with and awaken to your intuitive senses. Spiritual experiences, serendipity, and angel numbers and sequences are all around now, okay? Be vigilant as the signs are everywhere. Ascension guide Archangel Michael is guiding you to find passion and purpose in life. Listening to your inner voice and acknowledging any fear you have about your future will lead you closer to a positive life path, okay? You are encouraged at this time to listen more to yourself, to your heart, and into your sense of knowing, so you may walk vibrantly on a golden path with purpose, okay? Mediumship and spirit talking are supported now. Remove any barriers that stop you from hearing spirit messages, okay? And that's why I was saying to do some solar plexus work, but the sapphire is the sacred crystal for Archangel Michael's card, so I'm going to look at it. It's on page 416, okay? You might want to look up that angel number. It might say something special to you. So, sapphire, okay? Sapphire, well, it just says sapphire, okay, then it says blue sapphire. It says sapphire is found in a diversity of colors, including many shades of blue, violet, pink, white, green, black, yellow, and orange. In fact, all colors of conundrum except red, which is ruby, are called sapphire. Okay, so blue sapphire, wait, what does it say about royalty? I think that. It says, revered as a stone of royalty, sapphire was believed to keep kings safe from harm or envy. It was also purported to protect one from dishonesty, fraud, terror, poverty, and even stupidity and ill temper. Okay, the three crossed lines in sapphire have been said to represent hope, faith, and destiny. And in German lore is considered a stone of victory. That's fire. Okay, look. We got awareness and discipline are the key words though. And the elements are wind and earth, okay? So it really works with the third eye and the throat chakra, okay? Maybe you guys could use some blue sapphire, okay? Maybe listening to song bowls for the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, but they have videos where they just play like all the chakras, I love those. I just let them play while I'm doing random stuff, okay, cleaning up, whatever I'm doing. And your body is, like I said, this amazing, super intelligent thing, so it can take on a lot of things at once, but it is nice if you just kind of sit down and be in a calmer place and just let the song bowl, like, bathe in it. That's why they're called sound baths, because you're supposed to relax and just let, the waves like cleanse your energy, okay? It says, I call upon the resources of mind and the inspiration of spirit so that I may speak with the voice of wisdom, okay? So that's what they're trying to teach you guys right now. All right. What else, Kali? I feel like she told y'all a lot of stuff just then. And I'm gonna do 3 of these today. So a lot of information going out. This deck, this is only half of this deck, okay? It's out of control. It makes me understand why people do stuff like just put it in a big bag and just like pick from it, because it's like so much. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. So we got Utilite. I open my heart, giving love to myself and the world, and feeling divine love flowing through me. Okay, we got try to steal your identity. Okay, we got fake reader alert. Okay, we got enhance your superpowers or your gifts. Okay, so you could be a reader or something like that, okay, but you don't have to be a reader for a fake reader to be trying to like steal your energy or do something to you, okay? Just, I don't know, I feel like you kind of know if they're fake because they never really tell you anything, like they never really teach you anything, okay? That's what Spirit's saying. Spirit's saying that the real readers are also teachers, okay? They they can seem a little bit more boring at times because they actually teaching you something, you know, like that. But I feel like they all kind of play their own role in this thing, you know, because it's like if there were not fake readers, then how would you learn to discern a fake reader from a real one? Okay, it says, so the first one says is Utilite. Okay, I open my heart, giving love to myself and the world, and feeling divine love flowing through me. Okay, so what's up with this? I feel like that's what you guys like need to do, you know. They keep saying like keep your heart open. Open your heart, you know, like in all of these readings, okay, they keep talking about like opening your heart and really connecting in with the self, okay, with the divine power within yourself, okay, like yeah, with the high priestess energy, okay, that you guys each possess, okay. We got the Tower, okay. You guys could be coming up against some sort of tower, okay, or you could be, but she was talking kind of like about how it's kind of like a moment of upheaval, you know, of chaos, of ripping up everything that's old, that doesn't belong, you know what I mean? And kind of filling yourself up with this high priestess energy, you know, trusting your inner knowledge above all things, okay? So it's like you are already on track to doing that, okay? Lately, because earlier I was talking about how you can feel people in your energy, okay? You could have been feeling these people that was trying to steal your identity, you know what I mean? You could have been feeling them in your energy, okay? Trying to play, like trying to make you feel scared, you know, like you're not, like the wheel does not always turn in your favor, okay? This is why people want to steal your identity, because the wheel always turns in your favor, and because you're destined for, you know, this great happiness, you know, you're destined to do a lot of things for the community, you know what I mean? To have a lot of celebrations and big events, you know, in your future. Like, yeesh, these cards are jumping, okay? Look. Look at the Six of Wands and the Chariot, okay? But the Chariot was kind of in reverse, okay? And it goes under this fake reader alert, okay? So I feel like, you know, you're kind of like you're going to receive the recognition and things that you're meant to get. Like this fake reader was not successful in whatever it is that they was trying to do, okay? Whatever they was trying to stop or whatever, like they're not successful, okay? They're putting a stop, like, to them, okay? It says forcefulness, lack of direction, lack of self-control, okay? Powerlessness, aggression, coercion, being blocked by obstacles, okay? This person, like your ancestors and guides, okay? Kali, okay? Kali is putting all kinds of blocks in their way, okay, when it comes to them trying to attack you and just fuck up your life, okay? And they're always going to make sure that you're enlightened on things. This is why they're telling you to tap more into yourself, okay? Also, it says it's time for a sacred pause. Stillness grants perspective, okay? So that's what they're saying, you know. Take the time to, like, sit down, do some introspection, really look into you and what's going on with you, okay, so that you can enhance your gifts, so that you can allow this death to happen, okay, to, like, maybe some old ways of thinking, or, you know, old emotions is what I'm hearing, just old ways of being. Like, you need to take some time to just, like, chill and let them, you know, break up any of that energy, okay? Any of the energies of addiction, depression, you know, any mental health issues, any ego issues. It says secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, assault. You know, I was listening to this guy tell the story of, you know, how he used to be in the occult, and, you know, just how the whole thing works, and it was crazy. Like, it was so interesting, okay? How deep they are, you know, because it was old, okay? But he was saying, like, when God changes you, okay, you can see the change. Like, it is an obvious thing, you know what I mean? You know it was God, okay? Because, you know, and that's why we give testimonies and things like that, and tell people, you know, our stories of strength and of courage and of bravery, you know, of all of the burdens and all of the, you know, challenges that we overcame because God was there, okay? So it's like, just, like, look into yourself, okay? It's like, you know, you're making real change, okay? It's undeniable. It's undeniable because it's something that God brought into your life, okay? So keep going with the things that you know are right for you, okay? I don't remember telling y'all none of these deck names, okay? I used the Sacred Light Oracle, I used the Spiritualist AF deck, okay, and I used, this is the Moonology Manifestation deck. Yeah, step up and lead, okay, is what it says. So you're meant to be a leader, okay? You can be a Capricorn or have it highly aspected in your chart, okay? But they're calling you to, like, really step into this role of, you know, like, excuse me, of high priestess, you know what I mean, of empress, or, you know, emperor, or high priest, or whatever it is, you know, whatever it is that you call yourself, you know what I mean. Really step into that role and really do what it is that you're being called to do, okay? Try to steal your identity. Talk less and feel more, okay? Oh, man. I feel like the people that tried to steal your identity do need to talk less and feel more, okay? But it says last quarter moon in Pisces, okay? So it could have been a Pisces, or someone with Pisces highly aspected in their chart, or you could be a Pisces and you could just have it highly aspected, okay? But they really do want you to, like, go within, okay? They want you to meditate. Like, this is what, like, meditate with Kali or meditate with Archangel Michael, you know, so that they can give you the things that you need, okay? Open up to change, okay? New moon in Aquarius. So it's like, that goes under this fake reader, okay? But I feel like the fake reader is not important, like 100%. Like, I almost want to just ignore that as an issue, because it's not a fucking issue, okay? Like, it just doesn't matter, okay? Like, you're getting some sort of recognition, some sort of win over that. I already said, like, they're being stopped, okay? Like, There's a lot of obstacles in their way of getting to you, period. Okay, so Spirit's saying open up to the change. You know, you don't have to be defensive, because anybody that's trying to come up against you is, you know, being stopped. Okay, now's the time for you to slow down and honor your feelings and go within, okay, and see what it is you need to take care of. Look, go deeper with new moon in Scorpio, okay? Like, you need to go deeper into the learning about you, okay? There's so much stuff that you need to learn, that you need to know, okay? Please believe. Allow Spirit to guide you right on down the rabbit hole of things that you need to know. And when you start seeing the truth, you need to believe that shit, okay? All right. I feel like it says karmic lessons and warrior up under here. It says empath when I split the deck, okay? That's what I was saying. You got, some of y'all are just like extremely empathic, you know, and you're still getting confused between, is this how I'm feeling or is this how they're feeling? Let me get one more. Just one more, okay. Okay, so we got night visits, okay? It says the witch riding your back is experiencing sleep paralysis and feeling a demonic presence while you're in between dream states, okay? So that's what I was saying. Like, anybody coming up against you, it stops. So you shouldn't be having any like fear or anxiety about that. Like, the more that you heal yourself and take care of yourself, okay, and love yourself, that's how people actually get karma and justice, okay? It has nothing to do with you sending out reversals or none of that. Yes, you can pray for God to remove that from you, but none of that shit, like, it's not important. It's not where your attention should be at, okay? Like, Spirit is really fighting all of your battles, okay? You got Archangel Michael and Kali together, okay? In this reading, all right? They got your back, okay? Like, it says mind shatter, okay? The splitting of the mind through traumatic events, split personality disorder, creating alters and triggers to activate the alternate personas, you know? Some of you guys have dealt with that kind of shit before, okay? Like, that sound like MK Ultra shit, okay? Like, you know, that's what they really do, you know? They split their mind, they shatter their mind, you know? And that's why, you know, they could be acting one way in public, you know? Then you'll see a handler, like, tap them twice, or, like, you know, do some sort of weird hand gesture, you know? And then they'll totally switch to the next persona, okay? Because like, that's how they have control over them, you know? But it's like, if any of these were put in place, okay, you have the power to remove those things, okay? God can fix everything. You know what I mean? With the power of forgiveness, grace, and love really does truly fix everything, okay? It makes your body healthy, okay? It fixes everything. So this is what they're saying, you know, if you are, you know, struggling with these types of issues and things, then just pray. Like, they really want you to go within, okay, a lot, like, as much as you can, and go outside and connect with nature as much as you can, okay? Like, if you didn't make it to the ocean yet, you need to go before it gets hot, okay? And put your whole body in that thing. Like, I did this summer, you know, I got in the water and I loved it, okay? I loved it. I went out there, and I don't usually, you know, I used to be afraid of it, but now it's great, okay? Look, forgiveness, releasing the stronghold of anger, resentment, and vengeance toward any connections to people, places, and things, making amends, you know? I'm really hearing like that. This is the part of the recovery that you're in, okay? You're in the part of the recovery where, you know, you start forgiving people and really making amends with them, okay? Like, there's nothing, like, you're not the one who controls, you know, what happens to them, you know? All you can do is control your outcome, and focusing on what other people are going to get for whatever they're doing to you, it doesn't really help you, okay? It doesn't help you, okay? I feel like that's kind of why Spirit switched gears with the way that they had me reading too, you know. They do tell you what's going on with people, but at the same time, you know, the gear is more focused on you, okay? Focus on yourself. Because the more you focus on yourself, okay, the more it affects the entire world, okay? Like you do so much, okay? Look, God's ambassador at the bottom of the deck. Psychic powers, hashtag clairvoyant, okay? So we got starseed, okay? Obviously, you a starseed, okay? Everybody that watches me is a starseed. And it says dreams are coming true. And it says trauma, though. So you got to work through this trauma so that your dreams can come true, okay? We got goddess energy, you know. Really keep on working on awakening that true goddess energy within you, you know. And it's like, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, okay, it doesn't matter. We each have a feminine and masculine side, you know. True masculinity and femininity is not about genitals. That's what they said, okay? So, it's like, keep focusing on awakening this true goddess energy within you, you know. Like, sometimes you have to connect with certain goddesses, okay, to truly awaken that energy, you know. Kali or Isis, okay, they're great goddesses to connect with, you know, and they have your, you know, highest interests at heart. You know, Isis is the goddess of unconditional love, okay? And Kali practices that same thing. We got alchemy choices, okay? This is the final card. Nope. I'm not going to find it like that, okay? It is on page 78, okay. It says in the alchemy card we see the bong. Oh, in a glass case. I remember reading this and I always forget that that's back there. Okay, look. We see a bong in a glass case on the wall and another that is free in the hand of the being. The person depicted has to make a decision. The bong brings the alchemy of the four elements together as shown by the table altar beside the person. Water, the earth spirit, and the air and fire all have to be present for the alchemy to work properly and connect to the higher realms. When this card appears, you are being reminded that you always have a choice. Decisions come before actions, and the bong represents weighing your alternatives. If this card has come to you, commune with the plant spirit, pairing to determine progress, determine progress, plan the future, and find the ambition to make it happen as fast as you like, okay? And it says the plant spirit lavender, okay? So maybe you guys could definitely stand to work with some lavender, okay? They did have me working with lavender for a long time, okay? I had, let me tell you, they had me drinking lavender tea forever. I'm telling you, like, I ordered like a whole big ass thing of lavender tea, okay, because I was just like, I needed it, I guess. I look so good on my mama, on my head. I look fly, I look good. That's my swag. What is it doing? Why is it on YouTube? So it says lavender flowers represent purity, silence, devotion, serenity, grace, and calmness, okay? Purple is the color of royalty and speaks of elegance, refinement, and luxury too, okay? The color is also associated with the crown chakra, which is the energy centered associated with higher purpose and spiritual connectivity. But I want to tell you, like, It says lavender is revered as a potent spiritual purifier by many faiths, including Christianity and shamanism. Its aroma is thought to uplift the spirit, promote inner peace, and aid in the process of connecting to the divine. Okay. Okay, so you could like put some lavender in your diffuser if you have one, okay, while you're meditating, or get some lavender incense or something like that, okay. It says in spiritual practices, lavender is believed to have protective properties that can be used to ward off negative energy or harmful influences. Interesting, okay. It says lavender is associated with the third eye, whose attributes include intuition, imagination, visualization, and concentration, okay. So y'all use some lavender, okay, while you're meditating, okay. Make sure you're really practicing forgiveness and really digging deep, okay, and just focusing on yourself. You know, it's like if you're not messing with nobody, if you're not, you know, being true to anyone, then you should definitely be doing that shit to yourself. Okay. Spend as much time alone as you can, okay, meditating and reconnecting in with this goddess energy, okay, so that you can really release these star seed, you know, superpowers that you got. All right. So with that, I'm done. Okay, I got 2 more. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later. Bye.